And we're live.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm pretty sure you're the most cogent one of us.
I'm trying to keep up. I swear to God.
Even drinking your,
I know my heavy
Doulemont
beer.
or
I've
whatever
got my Canadian French beer. They're just saying sorry every time I take a sip.
Does it come in one of those like giant bottles?
Yeah, with like
of
the cork
course
and
it
stuff.
does. Yeah, so it's way too strong.
Yeah, but it's so good, man. I love it so much because like all you need to do is drink this, and then it's like, all right, that's enough. There's no like you don't need. You're good.
I mean, it's like drinking a whole bottle of wine at that strength. Pretty much.
No.
You don't think?
Maybe.
Is it not the size of a bottle of wine? I don't know.
No, it's not anywhere near. But either way, it's definitely like it's 2 pints or a pint in like 9 ounces or whatever. So it's like
I've given up on liking wine. I
love it.
I just
Kyle,
don't like
do you
it
like
very
wine?
much.
No,
You're gonna. This is audio based, my friend. You're gonna have to give an answer. You're gonna have to. Yeah.
No, I don't like wine. No.
Do you like 1,000 milligrams of weed?
Oh, I'm just real goddamn high.
yeah.
Expand. What's it like to be that high?
Oh, it's real difficult.
What if I used to hate being interviewed when I was like super high.
Yeah, I hate Woody's creepy interview voice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What if we did like a
Feels like he's luring me into a sedan late at night.
That's Woody's high voice. Don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
You know, we're fawning over Kyle with 1,000 milligrams. Woody, you're handling this way better than I thought you would. Like 25 off the cuff, not having any tolerance.
Well
like
done.
I thought you were gonna be
I'm not doing
donezo.
anything. I'm like doing the same thing Kyle's doing. Like,
No, you're not. Kyle's fighting for his life, Woody. Okay.
That's gonna be in the description.
I'm not talking like Kyle.
It'll be in the description at like 4 hours and 48 minutes. It'll be like Taylor and Tucker talk for an hour and 14 minutes or whatever.
I don't know where I put it. I wanted to prove it was real, but I kind of already.
You don't have to
you
prove
did,
it.
you did.
We all know you did.
It is visibly real.
Okay.
My favorite is that it looks like a
doing
condom
anything.
wrapper.
No, you're
it
just
does.
stoned.
It's a big
How are
one.
you feeling, Woody? Like you're not vibrating or anything. You're not that high. You're just feeling out of it, sleepy.
Nah, not. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like the anxiety's a little gone. I feel less pressure to actually do this show while recording.
You almost said the F word right there.
There is a thing where if I twist my head, like I kind of feel the I don't know if I'd say delay like you did, but it's the best thing I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a sort of like, yeah, that was
Just a warped perception. It's not the way it
Thank
should
you.
be. Yeah.
yeah. And I don't know. Mostly I'm just like I got a case of the whatevers.
I mean, there's a reason that's like the stereotype for it is you get high as shit and suddenly you're like, I don't strictly have to do anything. I can just watch Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
I mean, ideal, right? Somebody used to joke around that it would make nothing like at least entertaining. So like if you didn't have anything to do, it would make something out of nothing. You could just do it, and like at least at the bare minimum you could just kind of do nothing, and that would be better than whatever doing nothing you were doing before.
South Park says that. They give the speech on the kids, and because at first they try to convince kids that
but also like that will what
that'll just about kill you, and they see that's not true, and at the end he wraps up and he's like, it's not going to kill you. You might like it.
Might if you do it like Kyle's doing.
But if you do it all the time or do it too much, then you don't do anything, and you're just okay with not doing anything, and you don't become what you could be. That's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stop.
It makes you okay with complacency. If you do it too much, like if you're all the time, if you're high 24/7, you're probably not getting a lot done. And I know there are people out there going to be like, I smoke every morning a dab and I'm productive as shit. Yeah, those people are out there. People like Joe Rogan are out there who are high all the time and build $100 million podcast empire. But that person is not the norm.
That's not you. And that's not,
it's not
you.
That's not the norm. You are not Joe Rogan.
Those people get to do it because they are that rich. It's not because you have the same work ethic. You can have the same work ethic, but like he doesn't have to do much more.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, Joe Rogan was like a very successful actor and show host by the time he was in his mid-30s, and he didn't smoke weed until after that. So it's like, then it's not like he was token up as
don't
he was
ruin
ascending.
your life, kids. Don't smoke weed. Or
don't smoke weed.
Be responsible. Also,
why didn't you tell me this 30 minutes ago?
Take your prescribed Adderall though.
Yeah. If you're getting 30 smoke if you take Adderall, just take as much weed as you take Adderall one time. Just see what happens. Some kid's like, I've got 80 milligrams to my name.
Dude, I remember in college,
so
like
gross.
I was never, I don't like any kind of stimulant or anything. I like mellowing out. But I remember like before tests and stuff, someone would give me like a 30 XR. I think 30 is a pretty common one, right? 30 extended release for Adderall. And I would take one and it would like get to be the end of the night. And I would always tell myself I can just smoke my way to sleep if I smoke enough weed. But like the weed guy coming in to fight the Adderall guy, it is not even close to a match. The Adderall guy's pulling his eyes out like a chimp, just ripping his dick off, murdering him. And then I take another hit and I send in another weed guy. That guy gets fucked up the same. And you just take hits. I remember doing this. I remember I had a test at like 8 a.m. and I had taken the Adderall and it was like midnight. And I was like, there just has to be an amount of weed I can smoke that I can go to bed. And I couldn't. I didn't. I stayed up all night. I was high as can be. But like, it wasn't the kind of high I was enjoying. It was like just the bad parts of high because the Adderall was beating down all the relaxation.
Kyle's like, the bad parts, you say.
The bad parts, yeah. Now, Kyle, you're looking pensive. I'm sure you have something to say.
Oh, so many things.
What's the first thing?
Very high. Very, very, very high.
Nice. What's the second one?
It's pretty much just the one thing, really, that I had to say there. It's going to be a long night.
Are you having disjointed thoughts, like thoughts that don't make much sense, and then you have more of them, like racing thoughts, or no?
No, I don't know.
No thoughts.
Can't really put this into words at the moment. This is
you've taken the amount of weed like to fucking hallucinate.
I'm not having a good time.
It doesn't seem like you are. which I guess is what people wanted to see you so fucking high that you're just crippled by it.
Have you thought?
We're gonna take a break after this.
Yeah, you are. Have you thought about what you want to do when you're done with the show? Because you've got a lot of time to maybe relax and.
I'm going to go get in the bed that's over there behind the camera in the sheets and chill the fuck out.
And try and fall asleep.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But what about snacks?
I want any snacks. I just want.
Don't want snacks, huh?
What's that like?
Wow, that's crazy.
I feel so sick.
Sick?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Do you feel like you're gonna? I'm genuinely surprised you haven't vomited. I called that you would vomit from it, but
I'm pretty shocked.
Now you're too deep into the digestion for vomit to even matter.
That's good.
Yeah.
Really
so are you feeling nauseous or just upset general? Okay.
Oh yeah. All of that.
You got Pepto-Bismol?
We're not moving. We're stationary.
I'm so not jealous of where you are right now.
I'm trying to walk the line between because like oh no, if it isn't the consequence of my own actions. like who could have seen this coming? Yeah. But also at the same time, you got some water around because you've been drinking the carbonated cream soda.
It's going to continue in that way. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. The water is just as far as the coffee, and I'm not going there for a long time.
Can you have any of these fellas bring you something?
No. I'm too paranoid for that right now. I can't have them creeping around on me.
I messaged them on Discord.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. No, this was hours ago.
What are you paranoid? Like, what could possibly paranoid you because you are legally allowed to do everything?
It sounds like Taylor's got some kind of a plot against me to send.
No,
I send people in here.
I thought you were gonna fall asleep way earlier, and so like a while ago, I messaged the Discord and was like, if anybody has the number of someone there right now, can you please text them and have them make him a cup of coffee? No, this was hours ago. If it was going to happen, it would have happened.
No, I know. I was up there getting the coffee, and like Fish was like, he was running in there to like make some coffee. I'm like, I'm okay. Like I'm really fucking high, but I'm able to do like normal things.
Do you think you'd be able to enjoy like a show or anything at this level? Or
are you out of your goddamn mind?
Wait,
I can't enjoy sitting still.
Oh, Kyle, are you gonna want to have your eyes open or your eyes closed?
It's gonna be a mixed bag.
What do you wish you were doing right now?
So hold on, I have a good rec.
Yeah.
Have you watched Samsara?
I'm not watching anything.
No.
There's no speaking in it.
I don't want to watch anything. I think I want to watch like.
It's 4K cinematic shot.
Oh no, that'll terrify me. I can't deal with that. Can't deal with that.
You're right. There is like a meatpacking industry part. you might just be
Jesus Christ.
What do you wish you were doing right now, Kyle?
Lying in my cool sheets, listening to this YouTube video that I go to sleep with. That's like thunder and lightning, and like a rainstorm.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Kyle. Okay.
Do you want to hear about the only time that I think I've been as high as you?
Hit us up.
Yeah. I hope it's scary.
So it's not scary, but I think it's pretty interesting. So my best friend Cheney was playing a music festival called Hard Summer in the middle of July in LA. It was at this place called the Glen Helen Amphitheater. It's kind of like in San Bernardino, so an hour away from LA in the desert, an hour east towards Nevada. And it's up in this nice little amphitheater. It's in like a mountainside. There's one road in, we're on one road out. She's playing at like noon. It's fucking hot. It is what it is, but we get there early because I love her. She opens the festival. Of course, once she's done at 1, we rip some shots. I haven't eaten. She hasn't eaten. We go backstage and they have artist food carts and some other stuff. And there's a weed stand. And I'm like, oh my God, free weed? Like, yeah, of course. It's Snoop Dogg's weed company. Apparently he's going to come through, but it's his weed company. They're sponsoring. So they give each of us a goodie bag. In there is a bag of chips, a soda, like this like tincture thing, whatever. I'm hungry. I'm hanging out. Like I'm not really thinking too much about it. And so I drink a soda and eat 2 bags of the chips. And I'm like, oh man, these probably do have weed in them, maybe like a 25 milligram or whatever. And I look at the bag, and the bag is 250 milligrams.
Wait, of chips?
Of chips.
There's weed chips?
Weed chips and the weed soda. The soda was 80 milligrams gross? Each. No, I mean, I don't know. I was kind of drunk at that point, but it doesn't matter. So I'm eating 2 bags of these. It's not 250 milligrams. The whole amount that I ate was 250 milligrams, the 2 bags and the soda. So I'm like, oh man, this is going to be a real problem. It's 1 p.m. The festival ends at midnight. Like we have a very long time. Like around 3 p.m., I'm kind of out of it, whatever, like really seriously super tired, like kind of drooling on myself type beat. Never been this high in my entire life. And my friend Cheney's like, we got to get you home. And I was like, yeah, it's probably for the best. I can skip day 1 of the festival. It's not that big of a deal. She walks me to the entrance of the festival and she goes, go get an Uber. And I'm like, okay, I love you. Thank you for taking care of me. The problem is that from that point on, I couldn't find the Uber lot. I don't know what the issue was, but I remember being so high that I couldn't fucking find the Uber lot. And I kept walking and walking, and there were so many cars, like a huge line down this one road in. I couldn't fucking find the Uber lot. So I kept walking, and eventually I went to an intersection, and I finally got an Uber to pick up. And the lady was sitting right next to me, and she goes, "What the fuck are you getting an Uber picked up here for?" I was like, I couldn't find the Uber lot. And she goes, This is a highway on-ramp. And I was like, okay. So I got in her car and she drove me back to the hotel. And I get there and I order a pizza. The pizza comes like 10, 15 minutes later because it was from the room service. And then my friends walk in. And they're like, oh, so how you been? I was like, I don't know, man. I got here like 15 minutes ago. I got a pizza. And they're like, you left 8 hours ago. What happened? It's like, I couldn't find the Uber lot. I walked down the mountain. And I finally managed to get an Uber to pick me up at the highway entrance. So I will never again do that much edible.
How did the rest of it go? How long did it take you to come down?
I don't know. I fucking ate pizza and went to bed. I can't remember. It was not great. I spent Kyle. The ticker.
I'm high, very
I'm just
high.
straight up
I'm not having a good time. I'm empathizing with you so hard.
Me too.
That has got to be kudos
Probably
to you for eating that amount of weed for the show.
Should be a trophy or a belt.
Should be. We should give you a like a
What
Pokemon
kind? You guys
badge.
should. How much could it cost to make one of those like WWE belts, but it's like a tasteful, yet.
I would like a badge. I would
do a
like
subreddit contest.
I would like a badge.
Who designs the best? You want a badge?
I want a badge. I want a badge.
Like a pin badge that you can put on a jacket, right?
What do you want it
give
to
him
say?
A ribbon for every time he gets.
I don't know. Have you ever seen like the SS
biggest retard
caps?
in Colorado?
How they have the
the SS caps, super stoned. No, I'm wearing I just have a dozen super stone tattoos. Why do you? Well, then explain the swastikas. I actually practice Hinduism,
and the guy who gave it to me was looking at a mirror when he gave it to me. So simple, honest mistake.